Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's another beautiful day to be at K-Riz Autos. Today, we're working on putting on the intake because in the last video, I finally put the tune on the car and now it's a mess. Now, because I don't have hood props, I gotta put this down. My struts are going bad. That's nice. All right. There, please. Don't fall. Don't fall on me. It didn't say in the instructions to disconnect the battery, but common sense says disconnect the battery because the mass airflow sensor probably will get messed up if you just redo everything and then have the battery still hooked up. Somebody in the comments can explain that. But a nice gentleman told me disconnect the negative, stop disconnecting the positive. I appreciate that because the guy I got this from kept doing that. So I was like, okay, it must not be a problem after all, because I could have sworn you have to disconnect the negative first. Yes, you do have to disconnect the negative first. I am recording with the phone for right now, but I am going to put on the GoPro because I tried to roll my fenders and I did that video with my phone and I'm pretty sure I haven't uploaded it. So I didn't because it looked lazy and I don't like that. So we're going to put the GoPro on, and I could walk y'all through this, but it's a really simple install, so I'm probably just going to run through it. Also, I think I need to empty this. From the last video, that was empty. So this is a good reason to put the intake on because it also prevents more oil from going in there. So that's nice. If you missed the last video, go check that out, bro. It was a lot of fun. I'm mad that I cut it off short because I ended up running up against a Mustang finally, and of course it would happen off camera, so that's just my luck. But anyway, we got the instructions, we got our parts right here, we got the intake elbow. Why am I doing this like I already didn't do this early in the video? righty becomes a loosey. It's supposed to be lefty loosey, but now the right is loose too. That's not a good feeling. So I was tightening it down so much because before this I had a dart and I could not tighten the clamps enough. Like I literally couldn't tighten the clamps enough to avoid having a boost leak somewhere. So that junk was terrible. So that's why I tightened it so much, for anybody who's wondering. I know I'm not supposed to do that. Obviously, that's common sense. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, man. Let's plug this battery up and make sure everything is secured on there. Everything is secured. Everything is secured. Everything is secured. Everything is secured. I don't know who had this car last, but all the clips on this is broken and I hate it. I cannot stand it. This thing was so hard to put on. Oh my gosh. This was probably the hardest thing to put on. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's ridiculous. Nobody talks about it enough. All right, we just finished hooking everything up. Everything's all buttoned and dialed in. We're gonna go ahead and set the camera up, get the first cold start. It's real nice that it's a cold start too, because hopefully it sounds different. All right, hopefully this thing starts and don't give me any check engine lights. Okay, that's normal. No lights, baby. No lights, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, we're gonna go on another 50-minute cruise so this car can relearn itself, and I'm just gonna drive normal. I don't really want to beat up on it this go around. We're gonna get on the road and hopefully this thing, hopefully I could hear a difference. It was popping a little more than usual yesterday. I was very excited, so hopefully we get more of that. All right, guys, so we've been driving around for like 10 minutes now. I let the car idle up for like 15 minutes, and I'm starting to believe that the tune was never put on the car. Like, I never uploaded the tune, because when I shift, the paddles aren't working still. And when I just went, I did a little test hit, and the car shifted at 6,500. So I'm about to put it in neutral real quick, and I'm gonna just see if it revs out to like 7,000, like it's supposed to. Oh. Well, all right. The tune is on there. Okay, I just had to make sure. I had to make sure, because for a second there, it wouldn't let me shift by myself. Like, that's a car error. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know where I'm at, but this is a nice little area right here. Jeez Louise. Man, that junk was loud, bro. It sure did get to 72. That's insane. All right, I'm not going through another speed hump. We're about to whip this thing around in somebody's yard. I ain't lying. Don't hit the mailbox. Don't hit the mailbox. Don't hit the mailbox. Don't get the cops called on me. We out of here. All right, now being that it's only been like really less than 10 minutes of me driving, I'm gonna drive around normal for like 40 more minutes, and then I'm gonna start pressing on it. All right, we gonna start getting into it for real. Ooh, look at that BMW. All right, so it is now 20 minutes into this little cruise. I'm taking a break. I'm about to get some food because I'm hungry. We had lit pizza, boy. Let's go. The car is driving really well. I don't have a code yet. I am now not expecting a code, but I'm not going to get my hopes up because anything could happen. So I'm gonna let the car cool off for a little bit, and this time I might record a little bit more, and I'm going to start getting on it. So I haven't been doing anything more than 10, 20% throttle, and it reacts really well, which is what I want. It's still slow, but the reaction is really nice. So that's what I want. Where you going? Get lost. Get lost, Buster. Yes, sir. We back in the whip. We got the package. Oh, not too much. All right. Not too much. You overdoing it. Dang. Chill out. Start it up. We back in it. No lights. These are the only two lights I was talking about, by the way. Like this, that ECT power control, whatever. I can turn it off. Boom. All right. So I'm only responsible for the light at the top. The flashing light, I'm not responsible for. That came with the car. And that's what's causing that triangle, by the way. So there's that. Let's turn sports mode back on. Oh, turn it on. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. All right, we good. Let's get it. All right, this time I'm going to showcase a little bit of the snappiness of the shifting automatic. Really, to me, it's all automatic because, like I said, I can't shift the car myself. Like, even when I'm in real sports mode and I can use my paddles, they don't work. They're not calibrated. When I pull the paddle, it doesn't shift. It shifts on its own. So I don't like that. That's why I don't bother with them. Let's see. Let's get it. Let's get it. We out of here. These bumps serious. Goodness gracious, bro. Y'all know how I feel about them bumps, man. Man, I heard something in the distance over there. Man, look at that thing. Ooh. Ooh, the light is green. I love Mustangs, bro. If I had all the money in the world, I would buy an LFA. And then I would buy a Mustang. Because they are so nice. You know what I'm saying? They are the loudest cars on the planet when you straight pipe them. With a proper exhaust. Like, that junk is crazy. That was like 10%. What do we at? Let's get a quick little 50 roll. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna do 50%. That was 50%. Not too bad, you know? There's a cop right there. That's tough. If he leaves, I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, yeah, as far as like the tune itself, I like it. Is it worth the money? I think so. I just wish my car was like better calibrated with the paddles. I don't know if it works if I use the shifter itself. But I don't feel like using a shifter because I can't use my hands like I want to record. But even if I could, I don't want to use that. That's why I have paddles. I want to use the paddles. I don't want to use the shifter. So as far as the tune itself, it's really nice. The shifts are a little quicker. I do feel a difference in the power band. I haven't gone 100%. I haven't given it the beans yet, but I can tell the difference. It's not a huge difference, but I can tell the difference. For me, what I would need to make a pretty big difference is headers and a ported intake manifold. Those are the last mods I would really care to get for this car, and that would make me full bolts on, and that's really it for me. I don't really need or care to have any other performance mods on this thing except the supercharger. Man, look at this van, bro. What is that? That's a Benz? That's crazy. That thing looks like it's from Japan. Anyway, this car do feel good though. It really feels good driving, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish it was faster. Still, I do wish it was a 350. But I have a 250, and you know I'm grateful for it. I really like this thing. We have come a pretty long way in a short amount of time. Ooh, I see a 3IS. Is it a 250? It's a 250. I wonder if they want to play. It's an F Sport too. I don't know what really goes into an F Sport. I'm pretty sure it's nothing performance-wise other than the intake, but like that's it. Like I don't think there's any real difference in a F Sport and a regular 2IS. This thing is so clean, bro. I want a 3IS, preferably in black too. I really do. That's a middle-aged man in there. He's not trying to race. That was also 50%. I don't want to go 100. I don't want to go full throttle. I don't even want to do 80% because, like I said, I still need that oil change. Along with that oil change, I would like to get a lot of my maintenance done for this car. As far as like the transmission fluid change, I need my diff fluid changed. I need, what else I need? I need my spark plugs done, my coil packs. Yeah. Look at this guy. That thing look kind of cool. Oh my gosh. But nah, I don't want no smoke today. I'm still just test driving the car. This was a really nice first drive. I did not expect much, but this definitely passed all expectations. So I really like this. I like the tune. I like the carbon intake. I do think it's worth the money. Would you get better results by picking another brand? I do not think so. I do not think so. Especially if you can't get other brands to tune it. But as far as like bang for your buck, I do think this is worth it. You will get better results out of a 350. And a 350 has like more potent results with any type of performance mods you do to it already compared to a 250. A 250, you gotta choke it almost to get like good results with every single part you throw on. Like it's almost worthless to some, but to others who have this car, it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. All right, guys, we got a good little patch of highway we can play with now. So I'm gonna go to 50 and we're gonna floor it as if we're in a roll race. I think that's not 50 yet. So y'all saw that it didn't go to 7,200. Now I don't know if it has to go to 7,200, but I would like it to, because you know I would like it to shift where it revs out. But if you're not getting any power past 6,500, then there's no real point in shifting that high. But if you do get more power and a little bit more pull shifting that high, then why does it not do that? Why doesn't it shift that high where it's supposed to shift? I don't get that. This time I'm going to go to manual mode and then try and shift it with my hand from the shifter, like using that. And I'm gonna see if it helps, because this is kind of ridiculous. This isn't the tune. This is like my car. This is my car that's preventing me from shifting that high now. So we're gonna go down. We're in fourth. me personally, I don't like playing with the transmission because I don't like tearing it up. All that manual shifting stuff, all that do is just grind up the flywheel and burn up your transmission. I don't really have time for that. This isn't a DCT, so it's really just gimmicks, to be honest. If it was a DCT, I'll be using it all day because you have to. But my purpose for that test was literally just to see if I could get it to shift to 7,200. Let me see if I could downshift it too. I had the shifting messed up. I thought pulling it back was shifting up. It's not. It's the other way around. That Jeep, bro, these people are flying, bro. That's crazy. Let me see if I can just downshift. I cannot. Oh, that's the wrong way. Ha! I'm really bad at this already. All right, downshifting again. That's crazy, bro. So I only can use the shifter. That is crazy, bro. You're getting too close to me. That is crazy, bro. I like that. Well, all right then, guys. We figured it out. These paddles are just for decoration now. I can't even use them. That's great. But in all seriousness, I am glad I can actually shift up to 7,000. Now I just need to learn that shifting forward is not downshifting. Shifting back is downshifting. I don't know how you can money shift a car that's automatic, but trust and believe I will be the one to find it out. I will find out myself. But we did it, boys. Boys and girls, we did it. We are able to shift up to 72 if we wanted to. And the tune works. I did that really long, awkward pull, and we still have no codes. So that's great. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you like the video, subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.